Hey folks, Britt Bolnick of In Arms Coaching here, and I want to share with you one of my favorite quotes recently, which is from this amazing movie called The Perks of Being a Wallflower. And the quote is, "We attract the love we think we deserve." And this has been really front and center for me in the last couple of years, not only romantically, but also in terms of owning the value of the work that I do and being able to reach out to women and being able to provide services that teach women and guide women in loving themselves more. And with Valentine's Day coming up, I want to share with you a little bit of a personal story about why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And the personal story has to do with the fact that I really don't like Valentine's Day. I'm single right now, but even when I was in a relationship, it was not, it's a Hallmark holiday. So most of the people that I've been with in the last few years or in the last, decade even, don't take a lot of stock in Hallmark holidays. And even though I don't really either, it's always a little depressing to have Valentine's Day come and go and not really be noticed. And I think that I'm not alone in feeling that. I think Valentine's Day has a lot of pressure. If you're in a relationship, maybe it brings up the ways that the relationship isn't serving you. If you're not in a relationship, it brings up the fact that you're single. And so last year, my daughter Bella and I decided to reclaim Valentine's Day as a day of self-love. And we wrote Valentines to ourselves, and then we wrote 30 or 40 little heart shapes with little inspirational messages on them, like "you are loved" or "I think you're beautiful." And we put them all over New York City. We left them in the subway station and on payphones and just put them up where people might find them. And the act of reclaiming Valentine's Day as a day of self-love feels so aligned to me, because I really believe that when we start with the ways that we love and care for ourselves, everything else, those are like the roots of our tree, and everything else grows up from there. And what we have grows in relationship to how we value and love ourselves. And I'm applying this really not just to my newfound dating life, but also to the growth of my business and the way that I take care of my daughter and my health and the way that I look out for my friends. It all starts from how I value and care for myself. So I've set up this afternoon for us, for you and me, and it's called 3 Easy First Steps to Having It All, because self-care is really the path. It's the tool by which we grow everything else in our lives. And it's going to be a really fun afternoon. It's Sunday, February 9th. And it's going to be an afternoon where we're sort of on the phone working together, and then off the phone and you're working on your own. And there's going to be space for women to call in to talk and chime in about what the work that we're doing and talk about what's happening for them on their end. So I'm really hoping that you'll join me, because this is a tool that I never fail to see brings success to women's lives, this tool of self-love and self-care. And if you're interested, you can enroll by going to www.inarmscoaching.com/FEB 2014 underscore teleclass.html. You can also go to inarmscoaching.com to find this. You can go to my Facebook page if you friend me at Britt Bolnick, and you can email me at britt@inarmscoaching.com to get the link to this teleclass. I'm really hoping that you'll sign up and join me on this day of self-care, and that it paves the way for you to let self-care be the root system that feeds and nurtures everything else that you're doing in your life right now. Thanks. See you there.